Terrible tragedy in Israel.
Fire engulfs residential areas.
A massive and sudden fire broke out in the city of Be'er Sheva in southern Israel, catching residents completely off guard. It started in the dry grasslands near the city's industrial zone and spread quickly due to strong desert winds. Within hours, the flames had jumped fences and were dangerously close to homes and schools. Thick black smoke filled the air, cutting visibility and triggering mass evacuations.
Fire crews from nearby cities were rushed in to try to stop the fire from reaching critical infrastructure. Residents reported hearing loud crackling noises as trees exploded from the heat.
Despite the heroic efforts of emergency teams, the fire tore through several warehouses and completely destroyed them. Ambulances were stationed across the city as a precaution, and many people were treated for smoke inhalation.
The local government declared a state of emergency and set up temporary shelters in community centers.
Meanwhile, another fire broke out in Ashkelon near the edge of a national park, threatening rare species and natural habitats. Forest rangers and environmental volunteers joined firefighters to try to save the forest from complete destruction.
Ashkelon's mayor called it the worst natural disaster the city has faced in a decade. Entire neighborhoods lost power as fire brought down electric lines.
Sirens wailed in residential areas, urging people to evacuate immediately with only their essentials. Parents rushed to pick up their kids from school as the fire crept closer to populated areas. Satellite images captured the fire's massive spread, showing a scorched landscape and smoke stretching for kilometers like a giant pipeline. Many animals were evacuated from a nearby zoo and transported to safety in emergency vehicles. Firefighting helicopters dropped water dozens of times, but the intense heat limited their impact.
Volunteers from all over the country began arriving with food, water, and supplies for displaced families. Things got so intense, one person even cried out, all right, I'm burning."
Fire officials warned that high temperatures and dry winds could spark new fires if conditions aren't constantly monitored. Religious leaders gathered to pray for the safety of those affected and for a swift end to the disaster.
The National Fire Service confirmed that over 800 acres of land had already been burned. Investigators are now looking into whether human negligence or electrical faults may have caused the initial fires. As firefighters slowly gained control, they remained on high alert in case the fires flared up again. Across the country, there were growing calls to improve fire prevention systems and invest more